Hi, my name is Dave Crostal, and I am playing best-selling novelist Paul Sheldon in Peoria Players' production of Misery, and I'd like to invite you to come on out and see it. It's about a best-selling novelist, Paul Sheldon, who gets into a car accident and is rescued by his #1 fan, Annie Wilkes, who brings him to her home and tries to nurse him back to health in her own way. Obviously, there's a lot of things that happen. She is very much that obsessive fan. She actually, in a sense, sort of stalks him when he comes out there to Colorado and kind of follows him around, but keeps her distance. But when she finds out that he is heading into a storm, she kind of follows him and rescues him from a car crash, and that's where the story begins.
Hi, my name is Liz Jokish, and I am playing Annie Wilkes in Peoria Players' production Misery. Annie Wilkes is a nurse, a former nurse, and I think the best part of playing Annie is that every time I walk in the door, you don't know which Annie you're going to get. She has many moods, personalities, triggers, you name it. She's silly, funny, crazy, and she's also has a lot more sinister qualities that will come out when you come see the show. You know, there's just a lot of really awesome levels in this show and it's a thriller. So who doesn't like to go see a thriller?
Hi, my name is John Johnson, and I play Sheriff Buster in Peoria Players' production of Misery. I'm kind of a small-town Colorado sheriff that is investigating the missing person of Paul Sheldon, who has disappeared. And I've gone around and interviewed some of the people around the place, and Miss Annie Wilkes would be one of them, because it turns out that she happens to be Paul Sheldon's #1 fan. It is a suspense. It's a thriller. I'm a comedian at heart, so I also find there is comedy. You have to have a little bit of ease in the tension that's going. You know, the fun thing I've always found in performing is sometimes the stuff that the audience does not see is the scariest thing. Peoria Players has brought in a revolving stage that we get to play with. It's been a lot of fun. I got to help put it together when it showed up. It gives an interesting take and lets the show flow really well without scene changes and moving to one thing to the next.
There's some violence in here, obviously, that is both very suspenseful and excellently done. Fight choreographer is amazing.
I like to find interesting things for people that usually don't go see theater. I would go see that, though. I would see that Stephen King show where that guy is strapped to the bed and that lady takes the sledgehammer. That might be something they could see, and something interesting. It's a little different for people that usually don't go out and see theater.
One thing I can say about the story Misery is that it is timeless. It is set in 1987, but the story can be told at any time, really. Definitely a character-driven thriller. And the characters are at odds, and then they try and trick each other, and then you know, it's this little game that the two characters play. So everybody, I think, at any age can come into the show, even if they don't know anything about it, and be completely entertained, because these characters, they breathe life. And it's a good time to come out and see something a little tense and scary.
Thanks for watching the ExplorePeoria.com Entertainment Report. Please share this video on your Facebook timeline. Make sure to check out the ExplorePeoria.com events calendar, a comprehensive listing of events in the Peoria area. Plus, make sure to sign up for our free weekly e-newsletter.
Anything you need to know, and the only site you need to go, ExplorePeoria.com.